Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Jade Harrell, and we are talking about the St. Louis Filmmakers Showcase. I was joined by Cody Stokes, who was the director of The Ghost Who Walks. I'll tell you more after this break about where you can see that amazing film and find out what happens to Nolan, and documenting how the arts can change the lives of those incarcerated. My next set of guests takes us into a women's prison in Vandalia, Missouri. This film captures the powerful journey of these women and their stories. From the film Prison Performing Arts, The Voice Within, my guests are director Lisa Rhoden Boyd and artistic director and one of the subjects of the documentary, Chris Limber. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm so thrilled about this filmmaker showcase, and it's really incredible to hear about this piece in particular. What I saw in the synopsis really piqued my interest. Can you tell me about how it came to be?
Well, I actually met Chris in a performance of Mr. Roberts in Bowling Green at the men's prison. And director George Lombardi introduced us because I was working on other projects with restorative justice programs in the state of Missouri.
Sure.
And I got to know Chris, and we collaborated on this project. He came up with this amazing idea, the new play initiative, inviting playwrights to come into the prisons and create plays based on these women's lives.
Wow.
And I was so excited to be a part of it, and I got to follow Chris and Stacy Lents for 2 weeks inside the prison with 12 women, telling their stories, doing plays, workshops, improvisation, scene work and things, and one-on-one interviews with the women. And that's the creation of this play and this film.
And this film, right?
Yeah.
So Chris, really what inspired you to bring the arts to the prison and then to tell the stories of these women through plays?
Well, Prison Performing Arts has actually been around for almost, it's been over 2 decades.
Sure.
Started by Agnes Wilcox back in 1999, and she retired and I took her position. We work in 3 Missouri prisons, and we do plays and we do classes in literature, music and dance, and we bring arts to incarcerated individuals as well as to youth justice programs here in St. Louis. The New Plays Initiative is an effort to bring playwrights to 3 different prisons to create a new play in each one. That play will perform and premiere at the prison, and then we'll get a professional theater here in St. Louis to do the production, so we can spread the word to even more audience members.
Well, I love the continuity of that. So now we're sharing the stories from within, but you brought the impact of the arts to the community there in these 3 facilities. Talk about the impact that has had on the folks that you work with.
Well, doing a play is a wonderful way to create an ensemble, and it's a great skill builder in terms of communication, in terms of literature. It's a wonderful way to learn how to work together. We break down any kind of divisions between people, because you have a group of people that don't know each other and they all are working on something together, which is a play. And of course there's a reason it's called a play, and it's lots of fun. But there's also a lot of education that goes along with it. It provides a positive experience, not just for the men and women performing, but also for the prison population and the families of all the prisoners that are in the production get to come to the prison and see the show too. So there's a lot of healing that goes along with producing a play.
You summed it up great with the term healing that happens and that the connectedness that comes from it. What do you hear? What are some of the things that the families share, or that the ladies share, that you're sharing their stories? What are some of the things that they've said?
Well, it was quite profound to preview the film and have a lot of the families that are actually in the film too come to the preview of the film and to see it. That was amazing for you, I would imagine.
It was amazing, and seeing how the women have transformed their lives. They are completely different people. They've learned to trust and not only themselves but each other and the families and the choices that they're making to make their lives better in the future. It was truly amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
You can visit cinemastlouis.org to learn more about these particular films and other films in the Filmmakers Showcase. This one I'm very excited about, as well as Cody Stokes' The Ghost That Walks, Who Walks. And you can find out more. There's more with STL Live after this, but visit cinemastlouis.org to get the full schedule and listings, and we'll be right back.